Welcome to our channel Real Story Animated. Today we will talk about why my wife brother killed my child and her family forced me to divorce her. If this is your first time watching the channel, do not forget to like and subscribe. My name is Fathi. Now I am 30 years old and I am a normal man. I am not rich and I am not poor. And work in repairing cars. This happened 2 years ago. I was married to a girl named Sarah. And we had 2 children. A boy and a girl. Sarah was not working. Only her work took care of me and the children. But Sarah did not care about me. I was back from work, very tired. Sarah do not bring to me food or drink and refuses when I ask her. Tell me to do this by yourself. I complained a lot to her and told her family about it. But she does not listen to anyone. I decided to complain to my friend Dr. Hatim, who had 2 good wives and had experience in dealing with his wives. Dr. Hatim advised me to marry again because this will be repaired the first wife because of jealousy. I liked this idea. Then a few months later I met a girl named Doinia. Now she is 24 years old. She was a nice girl. She was nice and her heart was great. She worked as a secretary at the Ministry of Finance. Her father was dead. She lived with her mother and her brother who worked in the police. We talked a lot. We fell in love with each other. We decided to get married. When I went to her brother to ask to marry Doinia, he told me he agreed. But there is a condition. I will not tell her uncles that I am working on repairing the cars and telling them that I am selling cars, because the family of Doinia, they work in the army and the police, and some of them have the rank of general. They will not accept a marriage from a person who repairs cars. I have agreed to this. After I and Doinia married, Sarah began to have many fights with me and with Doinia. Then she sent some women to hit Doinia and smashing her car. Doinia complained to her family. Sarah and the women who hit Doinia were arrested and entered prison. Sarah's family said to me, "Ask my wife Doinia to give up the case against Sarah for bringing Sarah out of prison." But Doinia refused. Sarah's family sent a man with a dagger and stabbed me in the back in the street. I thought I would die, but they saved me in the hospital. Because of this, Doinia decided to give up the case to keep my life. When Sarah came out of prison, I have divorced her because of what happened. A few months later Doinia became pregnant. Then the Doinia family know that secret. I do not sell cars and I only repair cars. The Doinia family threatened me. They want divorce for Doinia. I went to my friend Dr. Hatim and told him what happened. He said to me, "If you divorced your wife, you will not be a real man." I refused to divorce my wife. Doinia uncle gave a direct order to Doinia brother to hit his sister Doinia and kill the child in her stomach and destroy and burn my car. When giving a direct order from high rank, must implementation or punishment, Doinia brother chose to kill our son and destroy and burn my car. He has become a murderer because he cannot disobey the direct order. I opened a case against a Doinia brother because he killed our son and burned my car. The Doinia family sent weapons and explosives to my house, sending police and opening a case against me. They told me to choose between 2 options. The first option is to divorce my wife and give up the case I opened against my wife's brother. Or the second option is execution or life imprisonment for weapons and explosives. I decided to go back to my friend Dr. Hatim and ask him what can I do now, and he said to me, "You cannot do anything this time and you should divorce your wife to save your life." I was forced to divorce my wife. After they killed my child, they burned my car. This is not fair. I was deprived of my wife. I cannot describe my feelings. I felt weak and humiliated and lost everything. Doinia, after divorce, her family forced her to leave work. She was locked up in the house and she is not allowed to leave the house until today. She has severe grief and depression. Her family killed her child. She feels hell. I could tell you my story, but there is so much that he does not live to tell you his story. This story is very much happening in the dictatorial country. This story is real names and ages. If you want to help us, please share this video. Thank you for watching.